Marvel just confirmed the Watcher was hiding in Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, that figure in the broken window, that wasn't a random Easter egg. That was him. What if I told you one of the most powerful beings in Marvel has been watching the MCU this entire time? Not interfering, not helping, just observing. Because in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 4, the Watcher officially shows up. And if he's here now, what does that mean for the future of the MCU?
This is the way. This is the way.
Welcome to Fatherly Phantom. I'm your host, Chris, and if you love Marvel breakdowns, deep dives, and uncovering hidden details you definitely missed, hit that subscribe button, because today we're breaking down who the Watcher really is, his comic history, every major appearance, and why his MCU presence has changed everything. All right, let's get into it. Quick warning, the character is way more important than you think. All right, so who is the Watcher? The Watcher, also known as Uatu, is part of an ancient race called the Watchers. And these beings, they're among the oldest and most powerful entities in Marvel. Their entire purpose is simple: observe. That's it. They watch civilizations across the universe, documenting everything that happens. But here's where it gets interesting. Originally, the Watchers did interfere. They gave advanced technology to lesser developed species, hoping to help them evolve. Instead, that species used it to destroy themselves. So after that disaster, the Watchers made a vow: never interfere again. And that one decision defines everything about Uatu. So yeah, he's basically the ultimate I'm not getting involved guy, even when the universe is literally falling apart. Uatu first appeared in Fantastic Four number 13 in 1963, created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And unlike other Watchers, Uatu breaks the rules a lot. He specifically watches Earth from a hidden base on the moon. And over the years, he's helped the Fantastic Four, warned heroes about cosmic threats, even interfered in massive events. Which makes him kind of a hypocrite, but also way more interesting. One of the biggest storylines, Original Sin, where Uatu is actually killed and his eyes are stolen to reveal hidden truths across the Marvel universe. Yeah, even the guy who sees everything didn't see that coming. But here's where things get crazy, because the MCU didn't just include the Watcher, they made him a major player, and most people didn't even realize it. All right, let's talk about his MCU appearances. We first technically see the Watchers in MCU during the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Stan Lee is talking to a group of robed alien beings. Those are the Watchers. This led to a popular theory. Stan Lee was actually playing a Watcher informant the entire time, meaning all his cameos, they're actually the same guy, and he reports to them. Then we get the big one. What if? When Uatu is fully introduced as the narrator of the multiverse. And this version, voiced by Jeffrey Wright, he doesn't just watch, he breaks his oath. He fights Infinity Ultron, he recruits heroes, he literally helps save the multiverse. So much for not interfering. At this point, the Watcher isn't just watching, he's waiting for the moment that he has to act. Now let's talk about the big moment in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 4. There's a blink and you missed a shot, a broken window, and in the reflection, what looks like a mysterious figure watching from a distance. At first, fans thought it was just an Easter egg, random silhouette, maybe just visual symbolism. But then the showrunners actually confirmed it. That was the Watcher. And that changes everything. Because this isn't a multiverse show. This is street-level Marvel, Daredevil, Kingpin, grounded storytelling. So if the Watcher is here, something big is coming. All right, here's a big theory. Here's the real question. Why is the Watcher observing this moment? Because he doesn't show up randomly. He watches turning points, moments that shape the future. So this could mean a major multiverse event is coming, Daredevil's connected to something bigger, or the line between street level and cosmic Marvel is about to disappear completely. And here's the big insight: the Watcher doesn't just observe important moments, he observes moments where intervention might be necessary. So if he's watching now, he might not stay passive for long. All right, so remember what I said earlier? The Watchers vowed never to interfere, but Uatu, he always breaks the rules when it matters most. And now he's watching the MCU more closely than ever, which means one thing: something is about to go very wrong. So here's the big question. Why do you think the Watcher is observing Daredevil? Is it multiverse related, a bigger villain coming, or something we haven't seen yet? Let me know in the comments. All right, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that button, subscribe for more Marvel deep dives, and as always, my friends, stay nerdy. And remember, even if you think no one is watching, he is. All right, my friends, I will see you next time.